Hello and good evening. My name is GoldVision. Welcome to Low Trauma Week here on the channel. Today I'm really excited to take a break from what I thought was some kind of lighthearted and joyful games, which ended up giving me some light anxiety experiences last week. It was fun and dramatic and exciting, and this week we're gonna change it up a little bit. I guess what a common thing that I believe people sometimes find in my videos is a peaceful opportunity to just lay down and relax and think about nothing. Enjoy the enjoy the quiet. Enjoy the low conflict. And sometimes I'll play dramatic games and then cut out all the intense parts and deliver a video that highlights the joyful, peaceful pieces that I found within it. But during a live stream, I have no such control over the dramatic events that unfold. To be fair, I cannot guarantee a no trauma situation. I would love to, but just the unpredictable nature of video games. You can see what we're looking at right now. This shouldn't be anything too intense for anybody. I've made it to the second level. It's just a little more advanced than the first one. It starts out the same way, and the highlight, the point, is to just kind of make flower friends. So I'm hoping that with that level of intensity, we're not going to have to go through our entire life and really think about mortality or just the endless nature of the conflicts of other people, or a dystopian future where everything seems to be out of your control. This is something that doesn't make sense. Don't have any guarantees on the logic here. I don't know if I'm the wind. I don't know my function. I know that left click moves this pedal-based being into the world, and you can argue levels of destruction and danger, but I think in general most audiences in a contemporary situation would rate this relatively low on the dramatic scale, at least from what I've seen so far in the first two levels. I think the first one took me maybe 20 minutes. It seems like there's several to pick from. And I'm not 100% the best flyer, so I might slip up, might make mistakes or errors. But in general, I'm hoping to just have a peaceful breeze flying through the world. There's a question about Journey, a game that I live streamed last year, which was fantastic, made by the same studio, I think under the same team. I can't guarantee that, but it's definitely a similar vibe. It was the inspiration for purchasing it. In fact, I believe it came with Journey, and it's been on the checklist. It's been on the video game list of things that I want to get through, and this seems like as great a time as any to kind of peacefully enjoy at least one more level in it, since it's just been sitting around on my computer for I don't know how long. My Steam library. I'm not really a completionist. I think I was when I was younger, and there were fewer games with more secrets built in and less walkthroughs. But now I'm more of an experiential gamer, so I'm looking for, as often as I can, to switch things up and have different experiences and learn a lot and just challenge myself and grow as a person. It is a musical game. As you see the petals as I accumulate them, the flowers as I awaken them, if that's the action that I'm engaging in, create a melody, which hopefully won't ping anybody's copyrighted music realm, since, to be fair, this is actually more of an instrument that I'm playing. To rock. There have not been any descriptions of what I'm responsible for, or my purpose. It's supposed to be intuitive. I say that as I go back the way I just came from. But as far as a low trauma situation, I am enjoying just the opportunity to share something like this without feeling like a skeleton's gonna pop out. A jump scare of some sort. Which happened, I think, every time in every game that I played last week. At least some level of skeleton. Just to say, that's one of the joys of video games, is to experience those things, experience those traumas in a digital and safe way, and process them. But there's also the joy of not having to. As selfish as that would be. I collected them up. Looks like we have some drama up there. I definitely can't promise you a no drama week. Drama is the center of storytelling. Maybe it's simple drama, and maybe it's not too complicated. Maybe it's strangely difficult or strangely easy. Suddenly musical. Meaningless. But as long as we all struggle on this temporal plane together, the opportunity to understand the things that are happening to us by looking together seems like incredibly valuable use of our time and energy. There it is. Another flower. Boom. Just MLG'd that tree pretty well. Probably got an achievement for it. Definitely looks nice. Looking up in springtime. I don't know how chill it is where you are, but I hope you're cozy and comfortable, and I hope that this warm breeze in this fictional place with a really great grass animation, just fantastic. It's going to hopefully not ease me too comfortably. I still have to have the fervor of a MLG gamer. But I don't know how competitive I need to be. Just one click away. I think that's the completion at that level, yeah. So, this is pretty intense. Well, it's less intense now. That window had a crack in it, but it seems like it's been resolved. Do I have to redo this level? Like I said before, I'm an experiential gamer, so being able to do something that I don't remember exactly how this level played out, so if it's anything like the level we just did, I'll certainly enjoy it. And there's a question about how long I've played, and you're pretty much looking at it. I think this is the level that you're supposed to learn how to create the flower experience. I haven't typed in any cheat codes, by the way. This is a true spirited speedrun. timer's down, so I'm just counting in my head. It's a little jazzy. I don't want to miss one. I have to go back to get the unlocks. It is something of a subtly beautiful message, though. Something as simple as the wind flows through and just connects everybody remotely, minutely. It's piece by piece. That brings a vividness, a liveliness to the world. Even the rocks can dance. That was a little... I don't remember this at all. I might have not done this level at all. It might have been that last level that I'd done already. As long as I'm doing the flower, you know. There's a question about my KDR. This game's actually more measured in FPM, flowers per minute. It's kind of a subtle thing. The League changed everything. I did already get these. I have to go past the rock formation that's just lit up. Right? I hope I don't have to do anything terrible. That rock is real red. These blue bonus flowers. Maybe I just have to drift down. Just gotta Tokyo drift down. We're up. Under. I want to think that there's a creature that has been made here. I think I did miss one. It's kind of implied here, isn't it? I think I want to say it's a dragon. Got him, got this, got that, got this. Actually, I haven't gone back this way to see things lit up. I'm trying to keep the waveform as my own musical endeavor. As long as I play these flowers like the instruments they are, it counts as a original work, original composition. What do we have over here? Is that the boss level? Only when the cavern entrance turns muted rust will the flowers be able to continue down the path. There's a mention of certain levels of intoxication. Unfortunately, part of the low trauma experience requires a level of attention. It doesn't allow for any form of inebriation. So I need to be hyper-focused, pay attention to things that happen. Especially now. We're splitting off. Man. I might have to restart my speedrun. I'm missing those flowers. 3 times? The grass is purple over here. In case you didn't think things to get raised. There's orange ones. That's like, I was all over that one. Sometimes you just gotta go slow. It's often when you don't want to. At least it is for me. Often when I'm going my fastest, going in the wrong direction. Tried to trick me down that path with this entry-level collector. Watch out, it's getting intense. Not traumatic, obviously, just intense. We're going fast. Boom. Oh, that's looking mysterious. Oh no. It's not gonna even mess around. I got a majority. Is there majority rules in the flower universe? The extended flower universe? These blue flowers look like they're gonna change the world. I do feel like I need a certain level of competence to achieve things in this game. I do feel a level of disappointment when I fail to be as competent as I prefer. I've heard this could be used as a good mouse trainer for a person who's new to games too. The low stakes. Could be used for a mouse trainer for me too, apparently. I will add a little 2 cents that I think it's important that games have a lot of vivid colors. I spent a lot of time in dungeons, hunting skeletons, and there's definitely merit to that and value to it. If there's not a vibrant outer world, upper world to appreciate, it feels like you're just dungeoning forever. The developer's looking to take some cues from a colorful game experience, but not turn them away from this. I'm composed of, I think this is 1 petal from every flower. Which is Just a nice touch. What's this? Wow. Going into the back to the ground. I hope it's a dungeon with some skeletons. I'm just kidding. I don't actually hope that. These rocks are open. They're like rock flowers. Interesting. This rainy day. Like everything's just opening up. That's great. Boom. Got another day. And another flower. That sounds amped up. This is an example of fun interstitials that could be easily done. Just to show a compelling world. A couple simple two-dimensional ideas. Oh yeah. It's getting intense. Watch out. Don't get stressed out. Whoa. You gotta trust the system. System of blue and yellow flowers. This is out of control. I gotta let go with the accelerator. Boom. We got windmills too. Don't think those are gonna be free from the power of a beautiful narrative. Everything around here with any kind of petal-shaped silhouette is in for a awakening. Across the bridge. This is lap 1. If you're just joining, this game's called Flower. Play as one. I'm sorry, I don't know what we play as. I think that maybe it's the wind. It seemed like a great way to kick off Low Trauma Week on GoldVision. We had a lot of wonderfully dramatic and traumatic experiences last week in a variety of games, and I feel like it's a great opportunity to share more meditative games every once in a while, because there are definitely a few that I want to share with the world, and I often cut out all the incredibly aggressive parts of games that don't necessarily mesh with the lighter tone that I try to get across, but it's difficult to take those elements out of live streams. Real-time gameplay. Almost there. Boom, boom, boom. Got it. Unlocking the windmill power. Renewable energy. Just camera got stuck on this rock a little bit. That's okay. It's the first time I've noticed anything like that. It's been very streamlined. Don't mess it up. Can't turn any harder. The turning radius on my flower dragon is a bit steep. Gotcha. Probably done. This windmill's not gonna do it. Oh yeah. It's gonna turn into a different windmill. It's gonna regain its energy. through Flower Canyon. It looks like the single flowers, solo ones, aren't a priority as much as the glowing orb, the xylophone flowers. I'm not trying to pass any judgments, obviously. Wasn't ready for elevation change. That was sudden, unpredictable. Not traumatic. Once again, that's not not an urgent thing. It is getting darker and redder. So, I hope if Ganondorf is here, he is in the shape of a flower and participates in the world the same way that these do. But that kind of cross-narrative opportunity seems unlikely. We're out of control now. This is get the flowers you can. Up stairs. Jump across. The dragon knows where it's going. You just gotta keep going with it. Sunset. Sorry, that got intense. I had to hold my breath. What's gonna happen? It's my job to turn on all these windows. Let's get the grid going again. That's what I'm talking about. They bring with them the power of wind. Everything's connected. The organic with the inorganic. And the machine. All pieces of the same bigger, beautiful painting. Capped it out. Got some electrical towers in the background too. So we know we're connected to the grid. Oh no. Things got darker. We still have more responsibility somewhere. Knocked it out. It was 100% completion rate. For that level. Just re-energizing on a Monday night. It's Monday, right? Another job well done. Talking about night, we got a blue night flower here. It's getting cloudy. Not prepared for what the narrative will tell us next. A lot of it's been speculation to this point anyway. But there's lots of room for interpretation. Okay, if there's if there's creepers or zombies or something, I'm out. I was worried about how these power devices were connected, but it's very apparent that there's now a transformer on top of this pole. And there we go. Did we just change the field of view? Well, I bet you didn't think that as a flower petal you'd be turning on market lights throughout this outdoor field. It's an outdoor field. I don't know anything else about it. Rural might cover it. We just saw stoplights, street lights. Is this the story of the flowers that are planted in the apartment and how they started or how they met each other? I don't. Wait. I was talking and now I'm glowing. Do I have a different job now? It's to not go that way. If you have any recommendations or requests of peaceful games to play, I'm definitely listening. I certainly have enough to pick from. But if there's something that you're particularly interested in seeing, I've kind of wanted to just get through the backlog of these experiences. I appreciate what I've joined in. Am I collecting these, Claude? What I've joined in on without necessarily getting to the end of, or at least even getting my whole experience out. Am I to follow the lights? There's no answer. Wow. No, there's some kind of guide. I'm lighting up the grass. I'm the captain now. I liked it when I was glowing. I'm okay with this though. Get in the haystacks. At least one. There's a suggestion that this might be the dreams of the flowers, and I'm not ruling that out. Be the dream of the haystacks too. We're back to glowing, and that's important. Unlocked it. There's a couple weekly heroics. You can unlock the glow mode. The haystack glowing mode. Crushed it. I think I might beat my my record. Especially since I don't have one yet. Just follow the lights. You can't do that in every game. Suddenly am reminded of my my last Outer Wilds experience. I headed straight for the I don't want to give anything away. If you saw it, you know how I got a little lost. Kind of flying around just like this. That was completely subconscious. I wasn't really even paying attention to what was happening, but it's happening now. Must be a level of proficiency. Some games that I played last year in the same peaceful vein were Journey, as mentioned. And there was a game that I was really fond of last year called Walden, which was about it was kind of it's an educational game with quotes from the book Walden. It was recommended by, I don't want to mess this up, I believe it's called the non-violent game of the day Twitter account. There might be a couple, but there's one that every day posts a game. They're not all like perfectly flowery, if you know what I mean. They don't all necessarily align with my goals and my experience, desires, but there's a lot of good stuff in there, and that was one of them, Walden. And it was like a survival game, but you weren't afraid you weren't gonna make it, so you kind of just felt like you're in a different time, in a different circumstance. Oh, great! I'm already sorry about this. I hope this isn't too tremendous. Like I said, I can't promise you no trauma. I hope everybody's alright with lights turning red. I'm gonna fearlessly hunt them down. I'm gonna follow the wind. I would have called it No Trauma Week, but it's not the kind of control I have, you know. It does seem like a dream. Familiar things, now unfamiliar things. If you're just joining, that's funny. It's ironic. We should be out of this in no time. We're trying to crack open our consciousness and appreciate the world that we live in and the situations that we're a part of, as tumultuous as they sometimes can be. It's dramatic lighting. I feel like there's room for some resolution here. Oh, great. Wow. This one looks like it needs some help. I don't know what's gonna happen. If there's a skeleton, or like a hint of a skeleton, I'm cutting out, don't worry. Zombie. I feel like I can't even really play Minecraft during Low Trauma Week just because of the intensity. Here we go. Let's fix the world. When you get the purple flowers, it makes the aluminum structures bend back into a comfortable and less glowing dramatic phase. On the topic of trauma, I did want to just briefly mention that it's pretty fantastic that video games offer the opportunity to experience things that are very dramatic and intense and not real and fictitious. So you can get used to it, so you can adjust to your own life and the problems. That can happen because of it. Gotta be real careful right here. Doing your job. I have a theory. It's unproven, but I definitely think I'd like to see some tests done called the fulfilling life theory, and I think it seems possible, tenable, reasonable that as a person, as a being of consciousness, we have the opportunity to exist, and if we seek something out in our life, like a skill, ability, idea, we'll have the opportunity, if we so truly desire to seek at an intense level, we'll have the opportunity to use the skills or abilities that we discover. The theory it's loose, but I think it's sound. I think that in the way that we learn how to fly the flower dragon, we learn how to use those skills to help the world out. And whatever skills we choose to seek, it's a responsibility. It's our opportunity to exist. It's a tremendous responsibility. Get all those? I want to say I did, but these seem important. Illuminated in the pipeline too. Quiet it down. Oh, we must go that way. So, hopefully no one is particularly triggered from electricity. Or shaky sounds. Thunderstorms. I'll be honest, I'm not surprised at the level of drama we're experiencing. It does seem when I set off to label things of a certain kind, to have a particular goal, especially to do it publicly, I'm often met with a surprising amount of dissonance. But I accept that dissonance and the opportunity to move past it, deal with it, get stronger. See that. Sometimes it's important to repair your dampened or darkened psyche, a part of you that feels low. To deal with things that are less than ideal. Gotcha. Sneak right through. Boom. Knocking it out. Checkpoint by checkpoint. That looks like the epicenter. Something important. I do wish I could play Journey again for the first time. Just, oh, I see. Standard level mechanics. Follow the pipes. Make sure all the pipes are connected. Snack on that. Do a big turn. I'm using the rudders instead. I don't seem to be a dragon shape as much, but maybe it's just having cumulative in the flower petals. Boom, boom. Breaking through barriers. The sky's opening up. I'm not here to judge the environment though. There's a lot of stuff that is more complicated than I understand. I guess that's why I do anything, just to understand myself and the world better. Where are we going? It's getting darker. Get down there. Yeah, nice. Just searching connections. Secret green flowers. Regular purple flowers. Bust through. Make it out to the end. A little brighter. What do you think that is? This last one. There's a lot of good suggestions of games, so thank you. I'll have some to look into. Hopefully none of them will be as traumatic as this one. As this has been. Being the wind, being flower petals flying through a dangerous world. This one seems important. The other flowers didn't do this stuff. Waves of tranquility. It's new. What do you think happens now? Got an army of gold flowers here. I'm glad we made it through that electricity level. Hope no one was too worried. So just like, go. Just go. I'm here to rearrange the elements of the reality that I live in. It's pretty redemptive. I feel somewhat awful about destroying any particular element. So I think I'm healing. That's just part of the it's part of the game. Kind of reformatting things. Definitely not killing anything. Seems like the opposite. And it's actually, jury is still very out on exactly the best way to conduct oneself in a world where you could create life but also suffer the consequences of it. It's scary. Reviving. Yeah, I think I'm converting these into energy. They're definitely not anthropomorphized in any meaningful way. Indicate that they were human beings. You can end up with a Beauty and the Beast style. Oh no, the enchantment, perhaps. But once you start playing the enchantment game, all bets are off. Except my responsibility to revive that which is still alive. And make white buildings grow bigger. Try not to talk so you can take in this moment. Just make sure you take in the moment. Now we heal the whole city. Ride the slide. Computer defense. Then it clicks into Tony Hawk Pro Skater. These are rooftop flowers, which revitalize the buildings that they're on top of. Whoa. Did I want to go down here? Yeah, but I didn't want to miss those green flowers in the process. Fixing the road, the highway. Even the highway needed a reflective coating to be rejuvenated. I'm not trying to understand the overarching narrative. These flowers That was a lot. Now I missed my exit. Glowing it up. It's kind of like that part at the end of everything. The end of the everything tutorial, which was incredibly off-putting and also traumatic. Remembering. I couldn't figure out how to get out of it. Not worried about. Just have to reunite the energy. Connect the old with the new. Time for healing. Time for joy and beautiful music. Just want a little bit of completion. Maybe that'll come back to me at some point. The desire to be demonstrably complete with a game. What happened to this town? It's a good thing all these flowers came out. Back together. Oh, I'm still playing. I thought we were watching something. I do really like when the cinematic camera just blends seamlessly with the gameplay. There it is. The true demands of our conflict. Just get right through. Nothing can stop me. The glowing orb of flowers. We'll get to the heart of the things that bother us the most. Upward. Just responsible. Wow. Things that once oppressed me are now moving out of my way. Bonus flower. We're growing stronger together. Feeling the same together. Is this partially me and partially the game? There's a loot crate. It's the window. It was a tree. That thing was a tree. I'm glad that we resolved that. It's uplifting. I guess I should click left click again. Nope. That was before I even clicked. We started to fade away. It's daytime again. It seems less somber, less upset, less scared. Optimistic, absolutely. Oh, great. A little memory. Just the credits. Thank you for playing. Thank you. Well, that seems like the end of Flower. Before we go, I wanted to share a little treat. I don't know if this is how possible this is, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and bump down the audio from the game, and I'll just try to share a song that I've been working on. It's just a musical composition still, so it's definitely not done yet, but in the process maybe I'll just play with the flower in the background. And the song, Work in Progress, is called It Would Have Been Good for One of the Scarier Flowers. It's called Weather the Storm. Anyway, that's called Weather the Storm. Work in progress still. I can turn on the rest of the normal games music. I didn't think the credits would take this long to get through, but that's how it goes sometimes. I don't know. I'm glad that I got through this game. I didn't think I was going to get all the way to the end, but it seemed like a great opportunity to do it. I hope that you enjoyed what we saw. I know that it almost dipped into a medium level of dramatic experience, but I think in general we stayed pretty safe, comfortable, especially for most of the time. There's a lot of great colors and experiences, and I feel like I coped my reality just a little better. Did something with my time in that. I probably won't wake up in the middle of the night too worried about any particular event that transpired out here. The dreams and nightmares of flowers. I do wonder if these flowers have associations. If people got to pick where they were going to be. Visual representation of a hierarchy represented here. Flowers together, the flowers together. Anyway, this was Flower. That was fun. Glad that I got to share it. Glad that I got to get through it. It's got a long list of games I want to experience and play. And make sure that I understand everything that is happening. So if you don't play the games that you want to see more of, then people won't know that you want to see more of them. We're all kind of just trying to find the game that we want to play. I think we could just leave it here. This grass field too. A lot of meditation and positive experience games like that are merely a place and sounds familiar and quiet. And you can find these moments in a lot of different games, and I'm always looking for them. I'd say this is a good one too. Copyright 2009 to 2019 Sony Interactive Entertainment LLC. Flowers, trademark of Sony Interactive Entertainment LLC, developed by that game company. Conversion development to PC by Inline Assembly Limited. Published by Annapurna Interactive. That's it from me. My name is GoldVision. Thank you for coming to the first night of Low Trauma Week. I hope you enjoyed Flower. That song was interesting enough to make you think something, feel something different. See you tomorrow. See you next time. Until then, I'm GoldVision, and I hope you have a good night.